All right, Shalom. This is your brother Shamak out of the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well and oversee this tabernacle of David. And Shalom to our sincere brothers pushing, teaching truth across the four corners of the earth. All right, and Shalom to our sincere believers out there. Okay, here with a lesson concerning the U.S. dollar and that it is vanishing away, it is crashing. Okay, but this is all part of prophecy, man. This is ultimately the Lord, plaguing this place, man, plaguing America, okay, because America is going to fall, spiritually and physically, okay. So this is from an article from RT News. Says dump the dollar. Goldman warns U.S. currency could plummet, and this article is from October 12th, year 2020. Okay, this year 2020 has been crazy to say the least, man. Crazy on the good side for sincere believers that believe in the scriptures, that believe in prophecy, man. All right, because we know what's next, we know what's coming. Okay, but to stay on topic, as you see the image here with the dollar crashing. Okay, but reading on with the article, all right, it reads: investment banking giant Goldman Sachs has recommended short positions against the U.S. dollar, arguing that the risk arising from COVID vaccine trials and the U.S. presidential election are skewed to the downside for greenback. So I guess they've been printing and spending too much money with the vaccine and and putting it into the election. Ultimately, because this economy is crashing as well, man, with this quote unquote pandemic right now. Has been it's been on the downside. You know, Continuing on, it says the bank analyst said in a note to investors that they saw low odds for the most dollar positive outcome by the end of 2020. See, low odds, man. It's a low chance. Okay, things are not going back to normal. All right, the dollar has it's in our everyday life, man. That's why it's a strong impact on people's minds. Which distracts them, from reality, man, because they feel that they live a fabricated life because of what's in their wallet. But soon, reality will be brought, through adversity. Okay, and that's what's going to happen through this economic collapse. It's going to wake you people up to reality, man. All right. But continuing on, it says for the most dollar positive outcome by the end of 2020, which are an electoral win by Donald Trump combined with a meaningful delay to vaccine progress. All right. It says they also highlighted that the closely watched indicators such as an event prediction markets and public models now put the chance of a Democratic clean sweep or blue wave winning the White House, Senate, and House at over 60%. Okay, so they're tying in the elections in with it as well. But as you see here again, the Chinese basic government, okay, the Chinese basically feel like they're up next. They feel like they're on the up and up. Cause you see here it says move over a dollar, Chinese yuan ends quarter with biggest gains in 12 years. All right, so because the Chinese they think they're the next ones up, they think they're going to be the new America. But according to prophecy, according to the Bible, hey, this is it. This is our last captivity, man. Ultimately, the Israelites are up next. Okay, they're going to rule the planet Earth, right here on Earth, man. We're going to be in the kingdom, and these nations are going to serve the Israelites, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are scattered across the four corners of the earth. All right, but continuing on with the article, let's see what else it says. It says, to be sure, there are important risks. We are most uncertain about the length of the vote. Oh, that's a vote count, Salakia. Let's keep on going down. It says Biden victory could fuel U.S. money printing and stock market bubble. See, in that money print, that's another factor of this economic collapse, man. The more money they print, the more they lose their value, man. That's what you have in the interplace hyperinflation. Okay, that's what hyperinflation comes into effect. Let me see if I can get a hyperinflation definition. Let's see if I can get one real quick. It says monetary inflation occurring at a very high rate. Let's see if I can get a better definition. It reads hyperinflation is very high and typically accelerated inflation. It quickly rerods the real value of the local currency as the prices of all goods increase. All right, so that's a it's a this will put the idea, for you all in you all's mind, for whoever may be listening, if the prices are going to increase, you know, they're not saying your wages are going. I mean your salary or your income is going to increase. No, the price of all goods are going to increase. Hyperinflation, man. All right, because this economy is at a steep right now. Okay, it's falling at a fast rate as well. All right, that's why you have this. It says this investing giant, man, Goldman Sachs. But continuing on, it says Goldman recommended investors short the dollar against volatility weighted basket consisting of the Mexican peso, South African rand, and the Indian rupee. The strategist also suggested buying the euro, Canadian, and Australian dollars against the greenback. The firm is keeping open loan recommendations for the yuan through unhedged Chinese government bonds. See, they're right now, they're trying to find alternatives to the US dollar, man. That according to, investors. All right, so you see when articles like these come out as such infrequently, these articles like these are coming out frequently, man. They're coming out a lot. Okay? It's on the fall because the US dollar is not backed by gold. Let me quickly prove that as well. Just to get a definition of fiat. Okay? I don't know why it's popping up like this, but all right. It says fiat money is a currency established as money, often by government regulation, but that does not have intrinsic value. Fiat money does not have use value and has value only because a government maintains its value or because parties engaged in the exchange agree on its value. See? And let's see if I can get a visual learner, type of image. Let's see if I can get this one. Okay. All right. Let's see. It says, all right, you see, as it says, representative money is backed by a commodity, so it's readily exchangeable and must be accepted by banks. All right. But you see on the other hand, you have this fiat money, which is what we have right now. The Federal Reserve note, man. It says only obtains value from government and people's trust in it. See? This is the money. That's why that's why it says Biden printing money. It's not, it's not exchanging it for gold. They're not exchanging it or transferring it. They're just printing it off as it's a piece of paper, man. All right, it's fiat money, so it can easily lose value. All right, it can easily lose its value, man. All right, let's see. It says fiat money is a government issued currency that isn't backed by commodities such as gold. Fiat money gives central banks greater control over the economy because they can control how much money is printed. See, it says much modern paper currencies such as the US dollar are fiat currencies. See, let's see if I wanted anything else concerning that matter. But that just to quickly show that it's not backed by anything, so it can easily lose its value. Easily, man. All right, so it's not far-fetched for the U.S. dollar to crash, to vanish away. All right, and also because the scriptures also speak of these very same things, man. All right, so I'll start with Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 7, because it's just a plague from the Lord. The Lord is attacking America, attacking this entire society, this entire world from different various ways. And one way it's going to be through that currency, man, through these merchants, okay. Through the the fashion of abundance of riches, man. Okay, this is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 7. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yeah, we have gone through deserts where there lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. What have pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? See, because when this dollar crashes and collapses with the economy. Okay, then what is your stability going to be based off of, man? And stability is ultimately going into faith, because what then is your pride, man? You have these rappers, these celebrities, these music videos, social media, just flexing and flaunting, flossing on social media platforms. It all exhibits, pride. The love of money, is the root of all evil. Okay. This economic collapse is going to bring back reality for these people, man. And this is what they're going to be saying, man. What have pride profited us, and what good have riches with our vaunting brought us? That's a rhetorical question because it's gonna be nothing, man. It's gonna be nothing. It's not gonna. It's now okay. We're not saying no, don't get your money, don't go to work. Hey, you handle your necessary duties, but hey, don't put these riches. You're gonna serve one God. As Matthew chapter I think 6 speaks of that. Mammon. You can't serve mammon in the Most High, and mammon goes into riches. You know, this is what have pride profited us, or what good have riches with our vaunting brought us. All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by. See, it's going to be passed away, man. The fashion of this world is going to pass away, okay, like a shadow. All right, that's why these other nations they're going to feel this pain as well, man. The Chinese think they're up next. They think their economy is flourishing, but in reality, man, all these nations have gotten rich off America, man. You know, that thick clay, that debt that America is in is because they've been giving this money away to these other nations, man. All right, but this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. It reads, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. And Babylon the Great, according to the Bible, okay, is America. All right, and it's become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird." Okay, because this America is just full of wickedness, man. Everything that's spoken about in the Bible, America has portrayed it to, and has promoted to do the opposite of, man. This is the habitation of devils. Devils, great slanderers and deceivers, man. It's this land full of lies, man. Okay. Verse 3, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." See, these other nations have gotten rich off this place, man. But they're going to be pissed off because, the nations are going to be mad. The nations are going to be pissed off, man. All right, the kings of the earth, these great investors, these great traders, these merchants, they have gotten rich off this place, man. So when this place falls, they're gonna say Babylon the Great is falling, They're gonna be wailing and crying, man. All right, verse 4, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues." And ultimately, that plague is going through those missiles, man. Because this place is about to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, okay? The sins reached up into heaven, man. The Lord sees what's going on, all right? Verse 5, "For her sins has reached unto heaven, and God, the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works in the cup which she hath filled to double her." All right. So yeah, the Lord, he's really about ultimately, is going to judge this place through thermonuclear missiles. Okay, but right now, currently we see the state of America falling, through this economy, through the US dollar crashing and vanishing away. All right. And I do want to get a classic Proverbs 11:4. All right, just to back that Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 up real quick, and I can truly end it off here. This is Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4. "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death." Okay, because the righteous are going to be protected. Those righteous believers, the ones that have faith in the name of Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, not just God, not just Allah, not just the Most High. No, in Yahweh Bashmiel Shah, are going to be delivered in a time of wrath, man. In the worst times you can even think of, okay? But what is it going to be the use of the Federal Reserve note, that fiat currency, the printable dollar, the richest profit not in the day of wrath. It's not gonna matter how much money you had, man. But all should be cast. It's going to be cast to the streets. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 7 real quick. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. It reads, "They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity." See? Because what did that money brings forth pride, and that's a stumbling block to our people. People think they're all well off and good, until this economic collapse happens, and it's going to happen, guaranteed to happen, because that's ultimately going to bring in RFID chip as well. You see, they're already searching for alternatives, within that article that is brought out by RT. Okay, it says they're going to cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Okay, and their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath. All right, because it's not going to matter, man. It's going to come down if Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, the one true power, is going to deliver you, you know, from death. That's what it's ultimately going to come down to, you know. And they shall not satisfy their souls. Okay, so, you know, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying and exhorting concerning the U.S. dollar, and that the U.S. dollar is collapsing, it is crashing, and it's coming soon. You know, this is just a warning. It's to bring awareness to the topic. Okay, now this is also biblical prophecy. All right, so you know, Lord willing, you know, this lesson was edifying, exhorting for all you sincere believers out there. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in the overseas tabernacle of David. A Shalom, Abba, Shalom, keep the faith.